Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be doing 6 Halloween Dollar Tree DIYs. Everything we'll be making will be in this video here. Um, they were all pretty low priced and easy to do. So just if you want to see how to make anything, just keep on watching. Oh, actually, there is one thing that is not in this video. It's actually going to be DIY number 3, and that one is my absolute favorite. So if you guys want to see what I made, keep on watching. Alright guys, for DIY number 1, we will be making this Grim Reaper sign. This is honestly one of the easiest DIYs we did in this video. Um, yeah, I just bought this sign at the Dollar Tree. It's one of those stake signs, outdoor sign. We'll just remove the sticker off the back, and we're gonna cut off the stakes off the bottom. I think I was gonna use my tin snips, but razor blade was actually easier to remove these. Yeah, pops right off. And I was just cleaning up the edges a little bit. And I did super speed up this video, so I mean, obviously it took me longer to make than the video is going to show, but I mean, this one was quick. So here we're just going to use some of these. I have bamboo, they're flat skewers. This sign is pretty weak on its own and really flimsy, so I'm just going to hot glue gun some of these stakes to the back just to give this sign a little extra support and structure. Okay guys, now that we have those all glued on, I'm going to add some spider webs. I found these at the Dollar Tree as well. I bought like 3 packs, and I don't know why, because there's no way I'm going through that much this year. But I'm just pulling this out, and I'm going to stretch it over the sign, and you can just kind of watch me do it. Alright, now that we have all the webs glued on, we are going to use this Grim Reaper little hanging thing that I got at, what do you know, the Dollar Tree. We're just going to kind of open it up and we're going to glue the sign right onto it. Alright guys, once that's glued on, that is it. This hanging sign is now done. I think that this was a super, super easy project. Needed very few items, barely used any of the webs. So, I mean, we're maybe like 275 into this project, and it turned out really cool hanging up. So, hope you liked it, hope you recreate it, and we'll get on to the next DIY here. Alright guys, DIY number 2. This one is a witch's broom here. Another very, very easy project. Um, yeah, just a few, I was gonna say ingredients, but yeah, we'll go with supplies. So I bought this plunger from the Dollar Tree and then some of the Dollar Tree jute cord. And then we got some of these, like, they were like Halloween branches. I think I got like 3 picks. I would honestly get like 4. So I don't think I quite had enough. I probably would have gone 5. I would have wanted this a little fuller. So anyway, for to start off, we're just going to remove the plunger part. I have no idea if I'm ever going to use that in another project. I've been trying to rack my brain to think of what I could use it with because I usually save anything I take off of a part. I use it later, but yeah, I have no idea what I can possibly use this for. So anyway, I'm just mixing up some stain here. I added some red, and I think I added orange too, because I wanted to give it more of a Halloween color, and some antique wax. And I'm just putting it on the broomstick, and then I'll wipe it down with a baby wipe and take it down, and it dries. Like, this is the color I wanted it, but you can see that dried way lighter. Probably should have restained it, but whatever. It is what it is. So I'm just cutting these picks down here, and then we'll just start gluing them on, and you can kind of watch the process. I'm going to use, actually, I think, started gluing them on, and then I realized I needed something for it to stick to, so I wrapped some of that jute cord around there so that the branches could stick to that. And yeah, from here you can kind of just watch me wrap and glue, and another quick, easy project here. All right, now right here you can see I started wrapping it and I started wrapping it too tight. And I'm really squishing down those branches. Again, if you bought more of them, it wouldn't have been so bad, but I was realizing I didn't like the looks of it. I unwind it and I wrap it a little looser here. And yeah, I mean, once this is wrapped, we're pretty much done. Oh, and those branches lose a lot of glitter, so I will let you know that I also took these out and sealed them with a sealer so all the glitter wouldn't fall off. Other than that, yeah, once this is wrapped up, this project is finished. Okay, guys, DIY number three, my most excited one. Honestly, I did get the inspiration for this off of Pinterest, but isn't this skull wreath so cute? So to start off, we're just gonna get a floral foam wreath thing. I don't know, from the Dollar Tree, and then these little packages of skulls. I used 10 packs. I had 7 to start off with. It wasn't enough. I went and bought even extra beyond that because I didn't want to run out again. So now I have extras. But anyway, it took me 10 packages to finish this skull wreath. But all we do is go around gluing all these skulls on. And yeah, and then we're going to need some spray paint. You can spray paint it whatever color you want. I kind of used 3. I went with a base coat of a black, then I put on a purple, and then I used like a chrome over the top. So in my picture, you can kind of see the purple shining through. And yeah, just sit here and watch me glue all these skulls on, and you can watch this wreath come together. Like I said, this is my like absolute favorite thing I made. And again, I did get the inspiration off of Pinterest. I don't know how else to credit this person because I don't know their name. I just seen the picture. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoy this as much as me. You can now watch me just glue all these on and put this thing together. This is where I ran out. I had to go to another Dollar Tree to find some more. The one I usually go to, they were out of them, and I found these ones. They were a different color, but you know what? They work because we were spray painting this anyway, so I really didn't care what color they were. So yeah, just finishing it off with these other packs, and from here we're just kind of filling in the gaps, filling in the holes, and putting on the skulls where we want, just to make this look full. right, guys, I am so sorry. I forgot to film me putting the bow on, but I just used some ribbon, wrapped it around, put a bow on the front of it, and then again, like I said, I took it out and spray painted it with the black, then purple, and then the chrome on top. You could just do chrome, you could do it all black, you could do it purple, you can paint this whatever color you want. I like the purple showing through just because purple to me is Halloween, black is Halloween, orange is Halloween. And yeah, this turned out so awesome. My bow's a little funky. I'm working on those. DIY number 4. So this one was just a haunted house. Um, this one turned out really cool, but I would say this is the one item I spent the most time on. I kind of just added stuff as I went, so I didn't show you before I started, but I got the little haunted house wooden cutout from Dollar Tree. These popsicle sticks came from Dollar Tree, and I think everything but the paint came from Dollar Tree. So I'm just adding on to make it look like there's actually siding on this, and then I'm adding these on to give it a roof line. Um, this was a long process. I didn't record the whole thing because once you see half of it, you pretty much know what I did. So I recorded about half of it, sped it up for you guys. And these ones I put on sideways. I just wanted to add that. Um, but yeah, I mean, this one turned out cool. It was, like I said, the one that took me the longest to make. But I still like it. This one was a good one. All right, we have all the craft sticks glued on. The siding is done. We are now going to paint it. I just kind of created my own color of paint. I ran out and had to remake some more, but I wanted this like almost black with a purple base. Because again, like I said, black and purple are Halloween to me. Um, Spooky Haunted House is supposed to be dark colored, so yeah, I just did like a black purple house. So yeah, and then the roof line I'm gonna do in solid black, and you can just continue to watch me do this now. Alright, here's where I ran out of paint, had to remix some, try to get it as close as I could, and my kitty decided to stop in and say hello. He's just watching me mix this paint up, checking out what we're doing, and he looks up at the camera. I had to freeze that. That was just too cute of a moment. But yeah, no, sometimes he comes in and hangs out. I don't always leave that in there, but you know what? I had to on that one. He was just too cute. So yeah, you can see it's not the exact same color as I had already had on there because, I mean, you try to mix the same color twice. But again, we just went with like a black purple color to this house. Now here, I'm just flipping over the sign. I think I just used black on this. I wanted to finish the back of the sign because I just like finished backs on my projects. I think you guys have seen that. And then we are going to add in some of these little ghosts. This is some spackle. You guys have seen me use it in other projects, but this is some spackle that I used from the Dollar Tree with the shade khaki in it. I use it to fill any of my holes and then just sand it down and then paint over it, and you can't even tell that there was ever a hole there. Painting front and back on these. And here's where we are going to start adding a lot more detail to our haunted house. Okay, here we're gluing on the ghosts. I wanted to make them look like they were flying out of the house and cleaning up some of my extra glue. Still cleaning up the glue. And the third one is flying out the top. And then I have these like Dollar Tree sticker packs. They're like wooden things and they just have like a dot on the back that was like a sticker. I hot glued mine on because I wanted it to stay. And then I'm using some bamboo skewers just to give the windows some detail, make it look like they're actually panes of glass in there. Oh, and then I forgot to hit record. So I know you can see where it says Happy Halloween. I'm just gonna tell you that I used a jumbo craft stick. I cut off both the rounded edges, and then with my Cricut, and I stained the wood. And then with my Cricut, I just cut out something saying Happy Halloween. If you have nice handwriting, you can just, paint it on. You could find a stencil that says Happy Halloween. You could write it in a Sharpie. There's lots of other ways to do it. I have a Cricut. I want to use it. I paid good money for it. So, when I have the opportunity, I want to use it. But you don't have to buy one. There's other ways of making this sign. But I just wanted to add in that I totally forgot to record that part. So if you see the sign on there that says Happy Halloween, sorry that I forgot to hit record. Okay, now that we have all the window panes in, and if you look at it, you can see that some of them are missing the panes. I wanted it to look like some of these windows are broken out because, come on, haunted houses, they never have all the glass in. So I didn't add skewers everywhere so that some of these panes would look like they were broken. Now here, I'm using my hot glue gun. I'm pouring it on. I'm using a piece of silicone mat and I'm pulling it up to make some spider webs. I didn't have the other like Dollar Tree webs at that time. I don't know. I think they just weren't in store yet because I couldn't find them anywhere. So I used some hot glue webs to make it look like there was some spider webs in the windows. So this is a kind of a free way of going about it, but again, like I didn't even come close to using that pack of spider webs. So if you already bought some spider webs, you can just use those and put those in the windows. But I mean, the hot glue webs are kind of cool. I kind of like that I did something different here. Okay, this is kind of the final touch here. I'm just going to paint this door black, but we are building a door for our haunted house because, come on, it's got to have a door. We can't leave this open, right? So I'm just going to glue some jumbo craft sticks down and so that it looks like a wooden door. And I did try to like burn it. I just wanted to see what it would look like. Didn't like it, so we painted it black. I just got this little it was from a floral pick. It's like the little foam ball. I used a metallic gold marker, or it's not a marker, it's a paint pen. And I just painted the little door handle gold, glued that on, and then that is it. The haunted house is finished. And I'm sorry, but this turned out pretty awesome too. Alright guys, DIY number 5. We only have 2 left. So I made these little mini ghosts. Um, didn't take that many things. So I just used these like pumpkin picks. This fabric, this white fabric, I picked up from Joann's Fabric. Dollar Tree does have white fabric. I couldn't find any at the time, but after I made these ghosts, of course, next time I went in, what do you know? They had some white fabric. So check Dollar Tree first. But I'm just using these little pumpkin picks. I did take these to my sink because I hate glitter. And I washed off all the glitter that would fall off. And now we're just going to stick these all together. I used my hot glue gun to punch holes in these skulls. You could honestly just use all pumpkins. I had extra skulls left because of our skull wreath that we did. So I just put some skulls on the top. It would kind of make it look like a head, right? Um, so yeah, just there you can see me punching a hole inside of the skulls. Put a little hole, that way the skewer would go through, and then glue all those together. Then I'm just building a base using some craft sticks because they weren't super sturdy and I didn't want them falling over all the time. And to be honest with you, I had to double this base, so I cut these down, glued 2 to the bottom like that as a stand, and it still wasn't super sturdy, so I just did 2 more the opposite way, and then they were really sturdy after that. Okay, so again, I still am going to add a base to it, but I didn't realize I was going to do that yet. So I painted all these all white because we're going to use a white cloth and we don't want anything to show through. And so we want the base to be all white. Quick, pretty quick, easy process here. Um, and if you want to speed it up, just use your hairdryer like I did. Alright, I probably don't need to do a voiceover right here, but here is where I realized, okay, these aren't quite as sturdy as I want, so I'm going to cut down some more craft sticks and again glue those on the opposite direction of the other ones just to give it some strength. So I don't think I need to explain anymore because I've already explained this like 3 times. Okay, here comes the fun part. This is where we're going to put our white material on there. We're going to just kind of cut it down just to the length of the height of our ghosts. I don't know how to explain that. Anyway, so we're just going to put it on there, and then to get this to fold right, I kind of just folded it around and then glued it down where I wanted the folds to be. Honestly, if I was going to go back, I would probably iron this out. I did not. I think that would have made it a little bit easier, but I was thinking, you know what, I'm going to fold this up anyway. I don't really need to iron it. But again, I think ironing it and softening up this material a little bit would have made it a little better. But again, you know, it all worked out and these turned out really cute in the end. Alright, here is the final touch. This is what's going to make these little ghosts look like ghosts. I picked up some vinyl from the Dollar Tree, and don't worry about it. I'm not using my Cricut for this part. I am just going to cut some little ovals out and make some little eyes for these ghosts and stick it on. And that is it. But, I mean, if you didn't want to buy vinyl, just use a Sharpie. Or you could use a acrylic paint marker or anything else to put some little eyes on these guys. But I went with the vinyl, and the vinyl is holding up great. I haven't had it fall off or anything. So, yeah. I think if they do fall off, I probably will just use a Sharpie and go ahead and draw them on myself. But here you go. I got one eyeball on and the second one, and there you go. There's our cute little ghosts. They are so adorable. Alright guys, DIY number 6 is this trick or treat sign. This one is kind of basic, I'm not gonna lie, but I added some features here that I really think just, knock this up a few steps here, or a few, I don't know. It's late, I'm done, I'm tired. But anyway, I just painted the back of the sign black, and then I'm gonna go in and paint the trick or treat a different color, as you can see from the picture, and then I paint the pumpkin a different color, and yeah, I don't know. I mean, you guys can just watch me paint this and get this part all together. And then I did actually go over the lettering with a dry brush and added some black distressing to it. And I think that also kind of stepped it up a notch. But yeah, I just went in, detail painted all of these, painted the spider web white, and yeah, I don't know. You guys can just watch me paint it, and then when we get to the next step, I will come back. Okay, guys, now that we got all that detail painting done, we got some of this nylon rope from the automotive section in the Dollar Tree, and then we got some fairy lights. And we're just going to wrap this right around that nylon rope all the way down, and then we're going to wrap this around the sign and glue it on with some hot glue. Alright, once we have that glued all the way around our sign, we're going to attach this little on-off switch button, whatever, and then to hide that, we are going to use this little pumpkin pick. It's a little foam pumpkin pick. We're going to take off the pick, we're going to cut it in half, but I'm just trying to see what size it is, and then I'm going to cut it in half, and then, or cut part of the back off anyway. And then I am going to cut out a square. Oh, I don't cut it in half. That's right. No, I just cut out the square, so it's a little full pumpkin on here. But we're just using this to hide our switch, and that way it's kind of decorative. We have a little pumpkin. You can't really tell where our button's at. And then I'll end up painting the pumpkin, and that's pretty much it. That's our last project here. guys, see, the pumpkin is all painted. It is finished. This one was another fun one. This one was an easy one with minimal things. We just needed a little foam pumpkin, some rope, some fairy lights. I mean, just minimal stuff to really just step this sign up a notch. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching these 6 Halloween DIYs. If you guys liked what you've seen and you have not yet subscribed, please do so now. That way you can see what I upload next. Alright guys, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.